What is up, people? I'm just incredibly grateful, you know. I'm incredibly grateful, and I haven't come on here with any specific message other than to say thank you, first and foremost. I'm really kind of trying to start or restart or rejig or renew how I'm doing this thing. And probably it's more like a video diary than anything. But as I'm walking, probably going to be out of breath, but as I'm just trying to get more steps in, I'm just thinking about all the words of wisdom that I've had over the last few days, online and offline, from fellow men, really just encouraging me where I am at in life and encouraging me to keep on going. And I think one of the biggest things for me really is the amount of pressure I've really been putting on myself. Let me cut down here. Oh, drop my phone. Oh, one sec. Yeah. A lot of the pressure that I've been putting on myself lately, I literally have been almost like putting some unnecessary pressure on myself to be somewhere where, frankly, if I say it best, I don't need to be right now. Be in a space that won't necessarily benefit me right now, because there's other focuses, there's other priorities for me in life. And if I'm totally honest, I think I've allowed a bit of society's pressures to hit me. Of course I have, because we have all this expectation of what a man should be and what a man should do. And don't get it twisted, like, I really am a firm believer that a man should provide for his family. A man should be able to provide for himself. I'm a firm believer that, and it's going to sound a bit crazy, and for some of you might shut your ears off this, I think a man, where he can be, should be physically fit. So not along being financially fit, he should be physically fit. On top of that, we all humans, men as well, specifically talking to men, should be mentally fit. And if we're not doing the things that we need to do to be fit in all areas, then we have to, as the English say, give our head a wobble and make some change. And for me, sorry with the sun in the background there, for me, I think because I put so much pressure on myself, if I am lacking in an area or slacking in an area, or feel like I'm slacking in an area, sorry guys, I'm moving the camera around a lot here. If I ever feel like I'm slacking in an area, it forces me, let's recalibrate that. It forces me to do things and say things and be something that I'm not. At the same time, it forces me to shift things that I had no intention of shifting if I hadn't seen somebody else doing it. And I think, yes, it speaks to the comparison factor. Yes, it speaks to life itself as a whole, having these hierarchies or these ranking systems. And I really feel like me being out of breath ain't helping this conversation. But at the end of the day, getting back to the point at hand, is that I think we as men need to be a little bit softer on ourselves. What I'm learning from those who have gone before me, what I'm learning from some of the words that I've just been receiving from some of my fellow brothers, it's that not to slow down, but just to pace myself. Not to slow down, but to find a rhythm that suits the beat of life right now. It sounds crazy, but have you ever seen a line dance? So I'm not talking like a country line dance, I'm talking like an old school candy dance. If you don't know what that is, go on YouTube and have a look at the candy dance. And essentially, the candy dance is like a formation. So if I remember it off my head, it's 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left, 1 step back, or 2 steps back, 1 step back. I can't remember. I'll step forward, step forward, switch. I definitely butchered that, but The candy dance itself, yes, my man. Yes, the candy, I almost got ran over, guys. The candy dance itself is a very good example to use when it talks about a beat that has been set, but the rhythm that you have to keep. Because oftentimes when we're in those formations, there's somebody that, one, doesn't know the dance, and two, can't keep the rhythm. And the best thing for them to do probably is to sit out and learn what's going on, or sit out and just not get involved at all. The other thing they could do, third thing, they could try and catch up and catch the beat, but it might take a while, and that's where the discomfort comes in. And I think we have to figure out where we are in life. We have to figure out, are we the one that needs to catch the beat? Are we the one that needs to probably take a step back and not force it in the moment? Or are we the one that just doesn't need to get involved? And I think as a man, I keep saying as a man, but one of the things I'm finding, and sorry, I'm just turning the corner. One of the things that I'm finding is that I'm looking at other people's formations and trying to fit into their dance when that was never meant for me. There's times when I'm actually part of the formation, but I actually need to take a couple moments out to self-reflect, to take in what's going on so that I can actually beat on within the rhythm. Or there's times where, and this is the honest opinion, I'm fully where I need to be. I'm fully where I need to be, but I need to get up to scratch. So let's look at those three areas I mentioned. Financially fit. Would I say I'm financially fit right now if I put it in like a body context? Not where I need to be, not where I want to be. Cool, bit transparent, I know. Would I say I'm physically fit? Again, not where I want to be, but I'm probably where I need to be for now. But again, I'm probably crossing that box again. Then the last one, mentally fit. Would you say I'm mentally fit? I'd say yes, I am mentally fit. I say I'm where I need to be, but if I'm totally honest, not where I want to be, because there's other factors that I want to get stronger in mentally. So for me, honestly, I'm just looking at those areas and thinking and relating that to what we just spoke about with the formation. It's time to get information. It's time to get information. It's time to do what I need to do, but I need to figure out which person I am. So guys, this is literally just a rant thought. I don't know what I'll title this video, but hopefully you kind of get where my mind's at. Again, this is a little bit more like an open dialogue. Again, once again, I thank all those who have sent words of wisdom and encouragement. And yes, I am going to pace myself. And as I pace myself, I'm believing that there'll be a sense of peace that comes with it too. So guys, have a great day today. Slightly longer one. I do aim to keep them around 10 minutes, but if it's shorter, if it's longer, it is what it is. Guys, have a great day. Peace.